Hi, and thank you for clicking. Today I'm going to show you how to search for ROMs, search for emulators, and download versions of both of them. Then you can play retro games on your own computer. Stay tuned. So now what we're going to do is download an emulator. One of the best sites to go to is emuparadise.com. So first of all, I'm going to download a new emulator. I'm choosing an emulator for the Sega. Here's your options. You've got Android, Mac OS, Nintendo DS, Nokia, PSP system, and Windows. But I'm a Mac OS 10 guy, so that's where I'm going to need to go. You get down here, this is the download link. You've got your two options, which is something called Kega Fusion and then something called OpenEmu. I've installed it on other computers and had no issues, so I'm going to go with that. So click the download link, .zip, because the file is compressed at the moment. So fortunately, my download is complete, so I'm going to click here to show in Finder, and then I'm going to double click to access it, start to unzip it. There's my application. You don't have to do it, but I always try and drop my applications into the applications folder, and I don't lose it. It doesn't get mixed in with all my screenshots. So what I'm going to do here is search for a game that I want to mix with the application that I've downloaded. And we got Skitchin for Genesis. So obviously I come down here and I've got a download link for Skitchin. As you can see, it's just below a megabyte, so we're talking about a very tiny game, very compressed. So what I've got here is a long CAPTCHA, so I need to pick an answer. Which one is a real word out of these? Well, there's obviously only one that looks like a real word, and it happens to be the first one, which is science. Click verify and download. Close this so that we can see as much space as possible. And because I'm in... Alright. So the ads are invasive, but they don't take over. They don't send you to other sites, and they don't, have extreme content. Download Skitchin. I am not going to submit my information, but if you want to, you can forfeit your email to them. Now I've got my downloads here. So this is already open. At this point, all I need to do is open up this game. So I'm going to do Show in Finder. Skitchin's there. You just want to verify that it's local. I have come into issues where the game doesn't actually download, or it goes into a folder that you may not expect. If you're on top of your settings, you won't have any weird things happen, but you might as well open it up ahead of time. Once again, we're going to go to Applications because I ducked it in there. This is when you're going to come across the fact that it's from an unidentified developer. Apple in no way, shape, or form has approved the release of this application. All right, so this is actually my issue. I need to change my security settings. They're a little too staunch. So this is how you change your security settings, which most of you will have set on the same settings as me. So you're gonna have to click the unlock button, do a password. Can't tell you what mine is. Open it. Okay, so now you're moving on to actually having that application open. You probably will have the same issues that I will. Choose library. I don't have a library. If I had a lot of these downloaded, I assume that I would just choose where it should go. And you'd make the library the same location as where you already have ROMs or where you plan to put ROMs, but I don't have ROMs, so I'm just going to make the library downloads. Obviously, I don't have anything under Sega Genesis here, so I need to drag and drop the game anyways. So I'm just going to do that by finding the actual thing, which is fine. And once again, I am back inside my downloads. Alright, so moving forward, I've got Skitchin here, drag and drop the game. Okay, they're sketching. Double click on that bad boy. And you're gonna go through Electronic Arts and a hell of a long disclaimer page, because Electronic Arts didn't want to get sued. Here I am. Now I am sketching.